Let's do it. Bish bash brush. Push push push. Bish bash brush.
Test, test.
Test test. Test test. Hello everybody! Welcome back to FPRL, aka Fair Play Racing League. How are we all doing on this Wednesday evening? I hope you're all doing okay, because I'm doing okay as well. Hello David.
Hello, David.
Today is the final round of the mini championship. Yeah, I am as well. Today is the final round of the mini championship at Europe, and then after that we'll be heading around the world, so there'll be no more Europe tracks after this, and we'll be heading to around the world, the likes of Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, Qatar, you get the drift, America, you know it.
America.
So yes, America. So today is the final day for Europe, and we have a championship battle going on to crown our first mini championship here in Tier 2. That is between El Plan and Night Owl at the moment. 56 points, I believe. 5 points. 7, 58, 59, 60, 61. Yeah, 5 points separate Night Owl and El Plan for the mini championship today. That is what it is all about, and all ready to go today. And then obviously we head to Europe for the second round of the mini championship and the overall championship at the moment as well, which I think people want to win all of it, but people, if they can't win the mini, they're looking at to win the overall. So the overall is the big one. Obviously I would want to win the overall as well, so
Everybody wants to win the overall now.
yeah, they do. Welcome back to them, to FPRL F123 Season 7 for the Tier 3 Round 7. And yep, we're at Zandvoort today for the Dutch Grand Prix. Today I am your host, General Zake, joined alongside by...
The Flow 26.
All good?
No, I'm good, I'm good. Are you?
Nice. Yeah, good. Commentator or impersonator? Did I just say that right? Whatever. The commentator will do an impression of someone. Don't forget to give him a marks out of 10 in the chat. Who are you asking to do the impression of Harry Kane? I hope you mean Flo's doing the impression of Harry Kane.
I'm pretty sure that I can't do that, to be honest. I can give you some helmet marker, maybe.
Helmut Marko! What, when he get...
I mean, he's Austrian, so...
What, when he leaves Red Bull after Christian Horner gets the sack? Hello, Skull Kid. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Hello, Ellen.
As we head around the penultimate and now
Is there
the
something
final
wrong with the
corner.
description?
I even said Tier 3 as well.
Oh, you said Tier 3.
I even said Tier 3, you know. I've done a cruiser. I have done a cruiser. There we go. I've done a cruiser, basically. Where cruiser put Tier 2 at the France Grand Prix, where he put Tier 2 for Tier 1. I was like, oh, cruiser, what have you done? And I've gone and made the mistake today. So I'm sure I'll get slated after the race by the title by cruiser. Yay. As Law goes fastest then from El Plan, from Diamond Douche, from Jake Scott. Up the Jakes! Let's go.
Jake's up tonight. That's not
Night Owl
P3.
P3.
Yeah.
More
Williams.
leader sets a 111 on a hard compound tyre. What, is he testing out the hard tyres? What's going on here? Why is more leader on the hard tyres then? My concerns are very suspicious about him being on the hard tyres. When we move. Here he is, cruiser, not on the lap either. Panic End just starting a lap tonight. And yeah, it is Tier 2 tonight, people, by the way. So the Tier 3 was on Sunday. Yeah. Oh well. As Panic ends, it's a 24.4 first sector, basically a 24.5. But you know the drift. You know the drift. As yeah, Netherlands is a track. It's not the best for overtaking, but it's all right for overtaking down that main straight. Obviously, this straight has got DRS, but it's not really a big difference down here. I don't really see hardly many overtakes down that second straight. A 48.7 for the middle sector for Panic End, and now around the banked corner, the penultimate corner, will open up the DRS around the final corner, and now we patiently wait for the line with Panic End, and across the line to be a 10.1 for Panic End.
My steal sets a 0.93. Oh, yeah, 0.10.
Stiffmeister goes with a 9.1. What about FPRL Locker in the house? House are looking to get the constructors sorted and done and dusted at Europe of the mini championship. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, I think in the mini
tonight.
championship, constructors championship, it's between Haas and McLaren, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think Williams are in it as well. As Locker goes 9th, Gary now 9th. I think Koski's on 8th. Johnny B. As Yorkie goes P4 in 9.2.
I'm sure Williams only 8 points behind.
Oh, 9.1 for Johnny B.
It is still possible. Alpine only 14 points behind, so actually, theoretically, mathematically, Alpine could also take the constructor battle for the mini championship as well.
They could indeed, yes. Go on, Haas. Get some more points for the overall constructors, says Skullkid. As Lexus in purple first sector for Lexus. So who's yet to be off the scoring board, you may ask? Well, there's 4 people yet to score points this season in FPRL. The 2 people who ain't here today and won't get any points at all for the mini championship around Europe, but they still have an opportunity to get points for the overall and the mini and around the world. That is Bidley and Hirsch. They have not scored a point at all yet this season, and they are not in the race, so they will stay pointless after tonight. The 2 people that are in the race and still on no points, that is Wavy Knife, who is out on an outlap at the moment, and Roomaster as well. So Roo yet to score some points here. So is he racing tonight? Am I going blind? I actually don't think he's racing tonight.
I don't see Roommaster.
I don't see Roomaster.
Does anyone see Roommaster? Has anyone seen the Roommaster?
Well, he's meant to be racing tonight. He's meant to be in the AlphaTauri, but I think that's who we're missing.
Like...
So yeah, Remaster ain't here at the moment, so the only person that is here is Wavy Knife. Yeah, Wavy Knife, then he got taken out by an Aston Martin there. With more lead on a set of hard tyres. That was a bit silly. I'm at 8.8 for L-Plan. So yeah, Wavy Knife, always good in quality, just can't find it in the race, and obviously yet to score points flow. Do you reckon he can do it tonight and get some points on the board finally?
Ford out. There.
Freddie Fraud, you just called him. That's bad. You just called him Fraud.
Freddie Fraud. Sorry.
There's a 24.2 in the first sector for Wavy Knife. So what can Wavy Knife do in the Red Bull as DRS enabled? Yeah, we're not seeing very good performances from the Red Bulls in the tier 2. Obviously, Silver Fraud and Wavy Knife. Obviously, Wavy Knife are yet to score some points, and Gary obviously on the mark, but I'm sure he would hoping he'll be on more points this season. But Gary always has plenty of opportunities here at Netherlands. But I've known Gary around Netherlands. He's not the fastest, as Wavy Knife goes 10th. Gary isn't the fastest at the Dutch Grand Prix. So we'll see how he does. Well, I say that. He goes P5. So he's jinxed me. Yeah, he's jinxed me, Gary. Gary's only 3/10 off pole, so I'll take that back. Gary, oh my god.
Oh.
Well, there you go, Law. 8.6. I'll take that back, Gary. You are quite fast tonight. There we go. It's just that I've known Gary around Netherlands. He ain't that fast, but you know he could be fast tonight. Is he still on medium traction, Gary? That is the question.
It is. Also, another interesting fact. I think Steve Meister obviously having his home race here, so currently sitting in P3. So let's see what he can do from there.
Yes, indeed. I think Gary is on medium TC, saying in the chat by David Lolly. LOL. So, I don't know who got the impression of Harry Kane, but David, refund Yorkie, please.
I definitely
Thank
don't have it.
I don't have the facilities to do that. If you gave someone like Simon Cowell, for instance, you know, yeah, sure. Yeah, purple first, second sector for Steve Meister. He's up on his time. He's around the penultimate corner. And now around the bank corner. And round the final corner, just fall flat out. As you say, it is his home Grand Prix today. He would like to be performing. And across the line, it's good enough to stay P3, but get
Is he
close
improved
up.
though?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
improved.
just,
Oh, definitely. Oh.
yeah. But he stays P3, but he has improved with a big chunk of time. So Yorkie goes with an 8.9. So, Crosskey, the Irishman of Crosskey, on the lap at the moment. Crosskey, a popular man in FPRL, obviously. Always an angry man in FPRL. Hence why he's got the profile picture with his angry face in there. He's currently 5/10 up. He wouldn't be too angry about that if he gets into the 8s. I'll tell you what, Low Flow, it is so close at the moment. 5/10 for Crosskey would put him in a top 5 position. So at the moment, it's set from 1 and 2. It's so close, and yeah, Crosskey 9.0. Just look how close it is. You got 8.8.
Yeah, we only got like 6 or 7 tenths between P4 and P16 at the moment. So the midfield is definitely
You got
very close.
the 8 point. Yeah, you got the lone 8.9. Then we got 9.0, 9.0, 9.0, 9.1, 9.2, 9.2, 9.3, 3, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.9, 0.0 for 10. Jesus Christ, it is close, and more leaders on a set of mediums.
To be fair, the track isn't too long, so it's easier to have closer times together, I guess, but still.
Yeah, it's good low for the racing. It is. It's more leader to try to do a race sim in quali. He's been on the set of hard. He's now on a set of medium tyres. What's he doing? Some practice in quali.
Yeah, maybe he didn't have time to practice the track on harder compounds of tyres and trying to get the win now.
Yeah, true. L plan improves, but an 8.01. Hello, Unicorn. Jake Scott, them obviously new to FPRL. It's not his debut race, but he is quite new to FPRL and will be hoping to perform tonight.
Who's that?
Jake Scott, the other Jake, tonight. One on comms, one on
Jake
racing.
Scott. Yeah.
That's the one.
Both very long down.
Yeah. He will be looking to perform. Is that a battery? There he goes up to P16. It's not too shabby. So Flo, question: where would you start your ERS? Because I'm seeing a few people like run out of ERS before they cross lines. Some people just have like 25% when they cross the line. Where would you personally start your ERS?
I think I didn't have any issues with my ERS in quali. Usually I just switch it on before I exit the last corner.
Yeah, that was the question. The question answered there.
Yeah,
switch on before the last corner.
Yeah.
So if you do it a bit too late, then if you do it a little bit too late down the straight starting your lap and turn your ERS on, you're gonna lose a bit of straight line speed, aren't you, when you cross the line?
Do you? You mean if you switch it on too late? Yeah, definitely. I get what you mean now. One
Yeah, and you've got
of the
ERS
only
playing
tracks I
lap.
think where you switch your ERS on a little bit later than other tracks is Baku, because you get that very long straight, that like very long pit straight. And I think if you switch it on at the exit of the last real corner, not the swinging ones, I think you actually run out of ERS before you cross the line. I think
I
that's
think
the
you do,
only
yeah, because
track
yeah.
where you switch it on a little bit later, like maybe even as soon as you see the line or something like that. But any other track usually is fine to switch ERS on.
There you go, some track facts there from the flow.
Track facts with the flow.
Well, useful information.
Yeah. Definitely not useful for people starting out in F1 maybe.
Yeah. Well, let's watch the law. Let's watch Law on his lap then. That would be a little bit of a mistake there. So yeah, let's watch Law on their lap. Currently on pole position at the moment and not being able to be challenged nowhere near at the moment. And at the moment, his first sector is just going to be a tiny bit down to matching his first sector basically. And then through the corners, the main hard bit of the track, and he's going to have a little bit of dirty air from Yorkie, but Yorkie is waiting for the right moment to tow him to get that lap even more. These two always work together very well in quali. A little bit of a tow now, and I'm sure he'll back off. And yeah, basically matching his lap time, Law, sorry. Basically matching his lap time. He ain't doing really anything spectacular. Might be getting a little bit of dirtier, which definitely won't be helping him. We have DRS enabled, now he's going to get this tow that he needs to start. And Yorkie will start his...
Oh, that's good! Wall a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I think he's lost time.
Oh, but
no, he hasn't.
Very good improvement.
Jesus Christ, he was down, and by the slimmest, and he is on pole.
Yeah, I mean, obviously on a high downforce track like this is even more useful and helpful than maybe other tracks. Even though the pit straight isn't the longest, but if you consider running a lot of downforce, the tow is more powerful than on maybe a track like Monza, where you run very low downforce anyway. If the
let's watch Morley.
As accurate with this as it should be.
What can Morley do? Morley goes P13 after he's racing on a set of hard tyres. L-Plan's not coming back out for another lap then. L-Plan's calling it a day. Yorkie won't be doing another lap. Cruz is backed off. Dynamo Dan!
I guess.
In the first
lovely
sector.
P3 division hat.
As Dynamo Dan then, as it goes around to get ready onto the second straight, DRS will be opening up for Dynamo Dan, and his second sector time will be 1 3/4 of a tenth improvement for Dynamo Dan. Now coming around to the bank section of the track. If you do run too wide and you get too much on the curb, you will mess up and you could be out of the race or just spin. But Dynamo Dan kept it really nice and neat there and taking the shortest route to the line, and it's going to be P7 for Dynamo Dan. So he'll be happy with that. Ooh, Cruz is going to be a bit set off by that Red Bull there. Cosgrave an 8.9 at the moment. Night Owl, the one fighting L-Plan. That's going to lose him a bit of time there, trying to curb it. And across the line for Night Owl, it's going to be P9. He's definitely lost time there. Waving Knife's not improving. Locker's not improving.
Oh, Locker aborted his left, yeah.
Yeah. Steel, it's P11 for Steel, and Waving Knife is exploring the track. Lexus then. I believe that's it from everybody else, bar Lexus. Oh, no, Cruiser. Let's go back to Cruiser then. Cruiser is on a lap at the moment in the Ferrari, and he's running out of fuel. Let's hope he doesn't run out of fuel by the line, as he's currently on a 9.0. Stiffmeister never managed to improve, so L-Plan keeps the front row unless Cruiser can challenge the front row and across the line. Ooh, that's close. It's
pushing Stiffmeister down into P4.
What about Lexus? It's P16 for Lexus. Yeah, Cruiser's back on top ways again. Cruiser's back at the top finally. P3. Law gets pole.
Definitely not a disappointing qualifying session for Cruiser.
No, not this time. Look how close that is, though. Just pretend Law's not there. Everybody pretend Law's not there. That's how close it is.
Yep.
L plan 8.8.
Everyone inside a second.
Yeah, I know. L plan 0.8, Cruiser 0.8, Stepwise 0.8, 0.9 for Yorkie, Johnny, and Krosky. 0.0 for Dynamo Dan, Night Owl, 0.1 for Gary and Steele, 0.2 for Wavy and Locker, 0.3 for More Leader Freddy, 0.4 for Lexus and Diamond, 0.5 for Jake Scott, and 0.7 for Panic End. And yeah, basically everyone is within 1 second. That,
if you ignore,
is how close it is.
Law.
Yeah, we're just taking you away, Law, because you're too fast, and we're just comparing everyone else with how close it is. You know,
Law for tier 1.
You're the Max Verstappen, Law. You're the Max Verstappen in quali. Now we wait. We await our time.
Any predictions you wanna? It looks a bit cloudy, huh?
Well, I got my predictions last time at Baku correct. I did better than you. Oh no! You got it right. Did you say Stiffmeister last week, didn't you? Or did you say L-Plan at Baku?
I think in the end, your predictions.
No, I think I said Stiffmeister. You said L-Plan, Stiff 1. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Right, I'm going for Stiffmeister to win again. I'm saying Stiff's gonna win. Who are you going for?
I would give. You go for Stiffmaster?
Yeah, I ain't letting you take that one.
You go for Stiffmaster. I don't want to pick L-Plan again. I want to see, maybe Law is not only quick in qualifying, maybe he's also got race pace. And he's on pole, so I'm gonna go with Law.
Ooh.
See what he can do.
Spice up a little bit.
Yep.
And the weather's spicing up a little bit grim out there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit grim.
I remember on Sunday when I was so annoyed and angry that the rain was pouring down onto the track and we weren't able to use intermediate tires. They all had to starting on the slick tires.
Aye, yeah. Rain, go away, come back another day.
Yeah. Everyone was like, we're gonna have no grip. Stop. I can't choose intermediates because it literally didn't. I think it should actually be your choice. Choose your tires.
Aye.
If it's actually raining on the track. F1 game is built different.
Yes, it does indeed.
Right. Anyone else wanna give up their predictions for a race winner in the chat, maybe?
Yeah.
Where's Nigel? I haven't seen Nigel. Usually always.
Oh, he's always in
the
there, isn't he?
chat.
Being factual.
Yeah.
Factual Nigel. That's a rhyme. Factual Nigel. Perfect.
Oh, there we go. David saying cross curve for the win.
Boo!
On P7. Oh, that's gonna be a task.
Yes.
I actually wanted to say cruiser, but if then something happens to him, it's gonna be my fault. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
it's always your
cruiser.
fault.
As it's always Gary's fault if something happens.
Gary's fault. Yep, Gary, we blame you.
I think I've
Right,
literally
panic.
3 or 4 recordings of the stream where I race where Gary says something positive about me and then I'll crash or whatever. Then something bad happens.
Typical Gary, eh? It's just Gary for you. Oh, diddums. So, we've got Panic End on hard tyres, Jake Scott on mediums, Diamond Bosch Dushi on mediums, Lexus on mediums, Freddie on mediums, Morley on mediums, Lock on hards, Waving Knife on mediums, Steel on softs,
Interesting.
Gary on mediums.
You want me to do the top 9?
Please.
We got Night Owl, the second one on hard tires. And everyone from there on has got medium tires on. Here we got Dynamo, Cross Carry, the two McLarens running right next to each other. We got Johnny B in the Alfa Romeo, Yorkie in P5 in the LP. And we got the home race man, Stiffmeister, in P4 in his AlphaTauri. We got the top 3 with Cruiser in the Ferrari, Plan in the Haas, and Law in the Alpine.
There you go. You just didn't want to keep saying mediums.
Yeah, but like everyone is on mediums from here on.
That's the best word for today. Mediums.
Medium.
Give me a better camera angle. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights for the Dutch Grand Prix. Lights out, away we go! And Law leads the way into turn 1. Then L Plan. Is he going to be pressured? He's going to try and go up the inside. He's going to back off, but Stiffmeister's been spun around on the start, and he's in the middle of the track. And I think
he wanted.
no, and
when someone else
just
goes,
about avoid everyone else, and goes Dynamo Dan. Jake Scott's hit him, and it's chaos here at the Dutch Grand Prix. But Law leads the way. L Plan keeps it clean, and Stiffmeister got spun around by Cruiser on lap 1. 2 teammates, I believe, from last season. They have made contact. Former teammates have made contact on lap 1, and Stiffmeister's been sent to last place. My predictions are going down the drain right now. So yeah,
need a safety car.
indeed. Yeah, Law leads the way then. Still is up into P8 on those softs. Oh my God, Steel's gone. Yep, that's Steel. And he's gone up to P8, and he's gone down to P17. Oh, and L Plan! L Plan's gone up as well. The championship leader has been overtaken by his rival in P2. Night Owl has overtaken, and it's an Alpine 1-2, people. No.
Oh, it's got Yorkie behind him now.
Are we seeing it? Are we seeing an Alpine 1-2 after lap 1? Up the Alpines. And L Plan is behind his championship rival. A big mistake there from L Plan. But we're seeing it. The people that love to work as a team in quality are now 1 and 2 and can work together in this race. What a chaotic start. Wavy Knife against more leader them. Trying to go around the outside now. It's switching to the inside for Wavy Knife as he goes up the inside of more leader. And is he going to get P11? Yes, he can. Wavy Knife trying to get his first points today in FPRL. He needs a really good race and really needs to get into P10 at least to get his first points this season in FPRL, which I think he dearly wants because he's not been happy with the past races he has got at the moment. But yes, Law leads the way, and it's an Alpine 1-2, Yorkie P2, Cruiser P3 at the moment, and Chaos in lap 1 as Dynamo Dan got collected by, and yeah, it's Jake Scott v Panic End here, as Jake gets the move up into P15 and contact!
More leader.
Yeah, and Lexus there at the back. Absolute chaos on the first 3 laps. People making collisions, and Yorkie needs to try to stay within DRS of Law at the moment. And yeah, it's close at the moment, the flow.
Looks good on my prediction right now, yeah. But that's what it also did in Baku, and then well, we all know what happened there.
Let's hope it not gets jinxed, eh? Tier 2 have forgotten how to race, says David. Maybe there was too much into Monaco last week, and they're thinking, oh, it's not Monaco anymore. Night Owl P5 at the moment on a set of hard tyres as well. He's doing quite a good job there. Zelplan is behind his rival, Jam Pancakes.
I think, to be honest, Gary's having a little bit of a hard time keeping up with the top 7. Already down on 17% of his ERS. As everyone in front is much higher ERS, except for Johnny B, who's already down to 24% as well.
Yeah. Titchum and David today have subscriber prime. They've subscribed for 20 months. Thank you very much, you two. Lovely little people. And off the track goes Law. You commentator's curse. It's unreal.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Law has got off. And he's gone from the lead down to P7. I blame Titchum for entering the chat and saying Alpine 1-2. Well. You and Titchum have cursed the Alpines, and Yorkie, well, he was getting some good DRS from his teammate. He's now leading the way, but he's got pressure from behind. He has not got DRS this time. Congratulations, Titchum and the Flow. You have entered the Comms Curse book today.
Yep,
and Freddie then
saying, oh fuck.
Oh, contact between Freddie and Locker. Oh, and Wavy Knife making a little bit of contact there. Oh my god, everyone's getting their elbows out and just thinking, yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll go towards the end of the game. Let's send it. It's not how it should go, peeps. As Wavy Knife is looking to get his first points today in FPRL. He needs to get P10 or above to get them, and he's currently pressurising Locker for that point. He's trying, he just happened to back out, but Law. Law, P7 now, needs to get past the Irishman of Cross Street, and Lexus is out of the race. And here we are again.
It's got collected by the into the wall curb and was sent into the wall.
Oh. Well, there we go. Safety car number 1.
Hopefully safety car number 1 of 1.
And the only safety car.
We don't need another safety car race like...
Oh my god, please no. I could have gone bed. Oh, and Cruz has gone into the pits. Johnny B, Night Owl, Elplan, Crossgreed, Law. Gary's boxing. Freddie stays out. Locker, Wavy, Diamond, Jake, Panic and more leaders boxing. So Steel, and there is... Maybe I don't know why you would box on your...
Because hearts definitely don't make it till the end, I think.
If I was Night Owl,
but in the Tier 3 race, I think we had some people doing 27, 28 laps on hard tires, so stretching them for 30 is maybe not impossible, but...
It's better. Thank you, TJM.
Oh, thanks, Titchum.
What are you drinking today, then?
Just a good old bottle of water.
Just a bottle of water. Can't go wrong with that. No calories, but a healthy drink. Hydration. Hydration
for the nation.
Yes, and I'm drinking a Pepsi Max Cherry.
That's not 0 calories.
It's more sugar. I love Pepsi Max. I love cherry and Pepsi. It just tastes like mwah, like that. I've got 73. I've got 80,000 channel points to spend for FPRL. Crazy. 30 laps. I'm just coping.
How many do you have?
Benefits from these calls. I've got 80,000 channel points to spend.
I'm only at 17,600.
That's a rip. 80,000 channel points to spend. It's too much.
Titchum's actually saying some people did 30 laps on hard tires on Sunday, so
Indeed.
Maybe.
Don't ask me how.
Maybe Gary will make it to the end.
No, Gary's too much of a fraud. No joking, Gary. He could do, to be fair. He could do. It depends how he is on tyre saving. Cruiser definitely won't.
Gary's saying, I'm just copying Cruiser, he always benefits from these calls. So it's maybe
what happens if
referring
Cruiser...
to going to an unpreferred strategy, maybe.
What happens if Cruiser doesn't benefit from this call, O'Garian? I mean, you've kind of fucked up from your end as well. Shouldn't follow other people, should make your own calls.
Yeah, but Cruiser is going to the medium tyre, so he definitely has to pit again in this race.
Yes, he
I'm
does.
excited to see if Gary's actually gonna try to go to the end.
We will see how it goes. But we'll see how the racing goes now as the safety car is in this lap. Alexis is out of the race. First one's DNF.
Lost. And we've seen Diffmeister being spun around in the first corner, basically. His home race.
As it stands right now, Wavy Knife will be getting his first points in FPRL this season. But Yorkie leads the way.
That's nice.
And it is... Go, go, go. Green, 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 everybody. Night out already. Moment. Oh, God. This is going to be crazy.
And we've got people going 3 wide.
Oh, dear. There's a crash.
There's contact behind.
There is massive chaos.
It was Locker and... someone.
Yeah, Locker's gone down. And yeah, oh, God. People are just hitting into each other. Jeez Louise. It's like bloody bumper cars out there.
Yeah, to be fair, the track is not the widest one, so you gotta be careful where you position your car.
Indeed. Well, Yorkie leads the way from Johnny B. And yep, Night Owl in P3 at the moment. Got his championship rival behind him, and then Crosscrete in P5. And here comes Wavy Knife on Law. He's going to go up the inside! And it's contact! Oh! Oh my! Oh my God! Red flag! Red flag! Red flag! Jesus
and Gary gets a 5-second time penalty, and someone else gets
it's front wings off. Oh my God! Oh, everyone's off the track. Diamond's left. What is going on? It's Tesco's car park here. L56 getting dished out. Tesco's car park.
People through. Interesting.
Yeah, well, it is absolutely chaos.
And Gary is front wing damage. More leader gets.
Jesus Christ! 5-6 getting dished out, and Wavy Knife is the causer of that incident, unfortunately. Wow.
Just because you said he was going to get his first point.
Yeah, penalties being dished out in wholesale.
Oh, yeah.
And this is why I don't race
safety car too. Hopefully.
Wow. And this is why I don't race in FPRL anymore. Jesus Christ. Well, it's Wavy Knife sending it up the inside, and Crosscrete is a lucky man to not... well, he got spun. But Wavy Knife obviously sending it up the inside, going for a very aggressive send. And then it just caused Tesco's car park, or more like the M25. And yeah, everyone has just piled up, illegal overtakes everywhere, and absolutely chaos down in the Tier 2 race. And I saw it coming. I absolutely saw it coming after what's been going on. Lap 1. Like, lap 1, it was chaos. Lap 3, 1 to 3 was chaos. I was waiting for it to come at some point. And, yeah, it has. And, yeah, it's just people not being patient, basically, going for their moves. You know, you're thinking, yeah, let's go for it. Send it. It's going to work. Some people might need to have some more patience. And, unfortunately... the lack of patience there has caused an absolute chaos carnage. And yeah, Wavy Knife looking to get his first points. Even if he does get in the points today, he could be having a time penalty coming his way late in the stewards. So yeah, he's going to need to
definitely
pull a
something
big
for the
gap.
sewage.
Yep.
What happened there?
He's going to need to pull a very big gap from P10 if he wants to get his first points today. Or he needs 10 people to finish, and him as well to be included in that. So Wavy's got a big ask to do now. Yeah.
Gary's saying me and Cruiser got fucked.
Diamond is not happy at all. What a proper launch. I was never gonna get 2 round there. Well, you can use if you use your fucking heads now. Just for about 10 people races. 100% Wavy tries to blame someone else for his own stupidity. So yeah, it's all gone off. We're on lap 10, second safety car. That should have been a red flag, in my opinion. If that was the actual race in real life, they would have red flagged that 100%. I would love to see a red flag to make it a little bit more spicy. But unfortunately, we're not going to get a red flag. Because the game is broke. Right, safety cars in this lap. Please, can we not have a Tesco's car park again?
Please
Jesus
behave yourself.
Christ.
You too.
Behave. You heard the flow. You listened to the flow. Behave. Right, the top 5 behaved low. Well, everyone else behaved, bar Wavy. Oh, here we go then. When's Yorkie gonna pounce? Gonna do it again? Yeah, he's gonna do it late, and he's gonna cause chaos behind. As Yorkie, oh, here we go again. Lap 1 carnage. As L-Plan trying up the inside. L-Plan single file into turn 1 with the top 5 as Night Owl goes up to Peter and someone's in the wall. Still is in the wall and Law is in the wall. Panicken's just avoid it. The pole sitter is in the wall.
And he's
Jesus
got no
Christ.
front wing. Oh, he's got the mustache front wing that I had once.
Your predictions has gone down the drain. Is it? Night Owl. Jesus Christ. Your predictions gone down the drain then.
Yeah, definitely not.
Mine's going a bit more better now.
I think it can't be much worse than my predictions at the moment.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Driving around the track 5 seconds behind the last car with no front wing.
Oh, L-Plan up the inside of Johnny B and everyone's just sending it. As Freddie trying to go around the outside of Cruiser and holds it fine. Jake in a good position. Wavy Knife's going to go up the inside. Jesus Christ, Wavy. That was a send, and that was a bit more better. As Cross Grelem, and for the lead of the race is Night Owl going to take it. Ooh, bit of a contact there, Night Owl. And Yorkie getting their elbows out. Night Owl takes the lead of the way then. Dynamo Dam past more leader there. In the background,
side. Yeah, Dynamo Dam is through.
And Night Owl takes the lead of the race on 3 lap fresh and medium tyres. You've got to think about Yorkie and Johnny B stayed out under that second safety car, and they're really going to be suffering now. I mean, he stuck his front wheel, it's just a fact. Such so corner that caused it. Yeah.
He was just trying to make up places on his soft tyres there.
Chat went crazy.
Outside. More leader. Now the inside.
Gary getting past. Gary's probably on. Not Gary. He's probably on no softs thinking there's going to be another safe car. Well, at this rate, there living will be. As Cruiser, oh, not again, please. Oh man, it's chaos back here. Jesus Christ, it's like single file because it's so close though in this tier. That's why collisions happen because it's so close. As L-Plan now is past Yorkie. Night Owl leads the way.
Cruiser gets a big old tag snapper out of the last corner. Oh.
And Stiffmeister up to P5, and there's moves being made back in. I really want to say this, I can't see it ending well. My God, what is going on, man? What am I watching? Jesus Christ, Wavy Knife going past more leader. Jeez Louise. It's just too close. You think you've got some adrenaline now after that massive car park, and everyone back here is just so close. You're just thinking to yourself, what is going to happen next? Innit? Yep. With that overtake, by the way, Flo, of El Plan, he is now leading the championship once again. And will win the Europe Mini Championship. Cross green, this should be an easy pass.
Yeah, and as it looks now at the moment, El Plan could actually also try to go to the end.
Yep, here comes Stiffmeister to get involved in this, and he's going to back out. Oh, he's going to really try and squeeze his way through, but he's going to have to back out that Stiffmeister. And yep, all clean through that one. It's still single file back here. Everyone is so close at the back, and this is for 8th place at the moment as well. This is for 8th place, this battle, people. And it's looking to be a kickoff here, as Wavy Knife is really trying to get involved in this. Freddy is tapping the back of Locker into this corner. Is he going to send it up inside next time round? He's going to think Bella's Law at the back there is setting the fast slap. Unfortunately, he's got a big gap to go to catch up unless he gets a safety car for your predictions. As Dynamo Dan's getting a little bit closer, he's not going to send it there, and he sends here. I think everyone's actually going to keep it clean for once. As we head back to the lead then for El Plan. And this is against his rival, his championship rival. 5 points is the difference. Can he even extend it more? Going for the overall. Remember, for the overall at the moment, it's a 5-point difference. He's going to go around the outside of Night Owl. He's going to have to sit back and relax. As Stiffmeister up to P4, Dynamo Dan up to P6. And it's still single file back here. Nothing really been happening, going on much back here. Everyone's just within single file range.
Everyone trying to settle down, finally, after
just a bit, yeah. A little bit of chaos. A little bit. Oh,
that was close.
Wavy is... He's not regretting what he's doing tonight. He is not regretting what he is doing. He is trying some really question mark moves. But yes, El Plan them. El Plan. Is this the time for him to take the lead of the race? Panican gets a 3-second time penalty. DRS enabled. I think this is just going to be a simple overtake. And it is a simple overtake as Crossbury get a bit of DRS. Dynamo Dan past Yorkie on those 15-lap old medium tyres. Yep, Dynamo Dan's up into P5. And back here then. And here comes Freddy trying to go around the outside. Wavy Knife under pressure from Freddy. Wheel to wheel at the moment. Freddy and Wavy. Who's going to get it? I think Wavy's just going to get ahead, but he's going to leave Freddy a little bit of room on the inside. It's good racing between these two. Freddy's gonna give him the force off the track, and Freddy, hard and fair racing there, keeps just ahead of Wavy. And that's how you should be racing a little bit more here. That was good racing, that one. Oh dear. Well, I guess he tried to send it. I didn't see it fully, but I heard him try to send it, and I think it's not ended well.
Yeah. Looks a little
didn't see
bit
what fully
for me
happened.
like it was his own fault, but
yeah, I didn't see what happened, but he's just
didn't see it fully as well.
I think he tried it up the inside. When you when you
too,
go
yeah.
off the track, that curb thing. Don't know what corner it is. There's Night Owl overtakes for the lead of the race. Oh, that's getting close between these three. Well, we have a three-way battle. David's predictions at the moment is looking a bit more healthier than my predictions at the moment. And I'll tell you the corner, which I think Wavy Knife did send it, and it didn't work out.
Zandvoort actually has some really funny corner names.
Not this corner. We saw him here. It was this corner, and that lead has come up to. Now, this corner. That one. That's where he probably tried to send it, and that's where he spun around and took his own fate with him. As the top three separated by less than a second at the moment. And El Plan, V Night Owl, V Crossbury, Stiffmeister and Dynamo Dan are just about to enter this battle as well. 6-way battle, 5-way battle for the lead at the moment, Flo. It's getting tight around here, isn't it? Now we're halfway through.
Getting a little DRS train in the front.
It is a bit. And here comes L Plan on night out, but Crossgree to get out of this third man in the train. Can't get past. He needs to get out of being the third man in the train. It's not good being the third man in the train, isn't it?
No, unless you.
As in the background,
want to
Wavy is out.
Oh, and there we go.
Third safety car of the night, and Wavy Knife will stay on 0 points, along with Hirsch, Brewmaster, and Bidley. So for the Europe Championship, those 4 drivers have not scored points. Those 4 drivers, and they can still score points for the overall, but can they be a little bit more better around the world? We'll have to wait and see. Wavy is the third retiree. And yet, Gary was banking on a safety car with those soft tyres, and he's going to get what he wants. On lap 18. Pit for mediums now, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yep, sounds like a good idea.
Yes, it does.
I think you can go till the end on mediums from here on.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, well, the safety car will probably come in about lap 20, lap 21. So, yeah. And everyone out, I think everyone's box. Oh, Crossgree is being ballsy, staying out. Dynamo Dan also joins.
Stiffmaster probably going crew. For another set of.
Who's a boxer?
Medium. Oh, Yorkie gets 5 seconds.
Oh dear. So the McLarens both stay out at the moment.
Well, Stiffmaster going for the hard tyres actually.
Everyone else boxes, so the McLarens have stayed out. It's interesting. So 1-2 for McLaren. But they have got fresh runners going to be chasing them straight after that safety car.
A very quick L plan on fresh medium tyres right behind them. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
At this point I reckon nobody has any fresh set of tyres left in his garage. Maybe a set of soft.
The amount of safety cars we've had.
Yeah. Because so Stiffmeister boxing putting on the hard tyres which are already used at this point, so.
Aye. The amount of safety cars we've had today. 3 already.
That's probably my fault when I said behave yourselves to you too.
I don't think they are behaving themselves. I think the break has made them even worse. They've come back being all aggressive.
DNF on himself, or didn't?
I think he DNF'd himself.
Yeah.
Well, he DNF'd on track, crashed.
Yeah.
Might have done it in anger though.
Right. Well, my predictions are still down in P14 or 8 about mediums. That's not good.
David's predictions, if the race was to be postponed now, and the results will go from now, David would be correct.
True. What did you say? You said Stiffmeister again? Yeah.
Yeah. P5 at the moment.
Because
I believe safety car will be in this lap.
Pretty sure the McLarens will still pit for fresh tyres, maybe? Because otherwise they would lose 27 laps. They probably go down. Fresh medium runners right behind them. And Stiffmeister's tyres are also 7 laps fresher.
We'll see how it goes.
Let's see if that makes
There you go.
enough the kind of difference.
The two McLarens have got fast people coming after them. I think they're going to fall down a lot back at the grid, in my opinion.
I think so too, yeah. We got our third safety car restart of this race.
Yep. And Crosscrete has gone, and he's gone a little bit later than whoever last led it. Can't remember. I think it was Law. And so we're heading to turn 1 now. That looks a bit more of a better turn 1. As Jake Scott is past Gary.
Got Gary, yeah.
He's doing quite well.
Clean though.
It is a little bit of a better turn 1 there. 100 times better turn 1. As the L planet is already pressurised, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be chaos up the front here. As everyone's trying for moves. L planet up the inside. Night Owl's going to try and squeeze up the inside. Woo! Well, that got close. On L-Plan, Night Owl needs to get his moves done. He needs to follow L-Plan through so he doesn't lose L-Plan here. And this is very, very crucial as L-Plan tries to go around the outside, swooping around the outside now. Can Crosscrete defend? He needs to. He can't defend. And now Stiffmeister is on Dynamo Dan. Dynamo Dan under pressure as everyone is filing through, and it is chaos at the back. It is Johnny B on softs, and there's a big crash, and Jake Scott's out the race.
Scott's out, and we got our fourth safety car.
And Locker is in the wall once again. Locker is in the wall, and yes, Locker has been involved in many incidents, and Crosscrete's in the pits.
Maybe it's just saying stop the count.
Dynamo Dan's also in the pits, and McLaren's boxing. So Locker, oh my god, what is going on in these pits? Jeez Louise. Locker once again has been involved in another incident. I think Locker's just not enjoying tonight. Bert Mylander
having safety cars.
Bert Mylander working overtime.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Gotta pay him more. Yeah,
he's working a little bit too much overtime. This is our fourth safety car of the night. I'll tell you what, we spent half Jake and Locker. Jake and Locker, lock tyres, nobody at fault, so it all. Oh dear.
I reckon we spent more laps of this race behind
for the past few races we have, yeah.
On track.
We have, for the past few races, we've spent more time under the safety car than the bloody race. Just people simply don't want to keep it clean. So yet again, we are under a safety car. Lap 22 of this race.
I think there's some echo coming back to me.
Oh, I'll sort it out. Hello. How do we do?
Want me to try if it's still there? No, it looks better now. Yeah, gone.
Cool beans. Right, there you go. Still on Yorkie in the pits. What it was, an Alpine 1-2 by the end of lap 3, and it's now Alpine not in the points. How things can turn in the race so quickly is unreal.
Yeah.
Tell you what, everyone's going to have a lot of fuel. Everyone's going to be burning a lot of fuel in there.
If you're smart, you definitely burn your fuel under the safety car, yeah?
Yes, that is what Alpine's doing, I can tell. Oh, mate. When's their race so we can just have no safety car?
Yeah, Alpine definitely burning his fuel down.
Needs to. 4 safety cars. Burns the hell out of me. Feels like I'm watching fucking... Might as well just be a safety car race. Everyone just race under the safety car.
But no overtakes allowed. Oh. safety car in this lap.
For the fourth time this evening, the safety car is in this lap.
For fourth safety car restart.
Right, here we go again. As here we go. Oh, L Plan's going to leave it well late. He's leaving it to the last minute. As here we go then. Green, green, green. And everyone's single file into turn one bar the midfield once again. Everyone's trying to go up the inside as Panic End against Crossgree. And contact made. No spinners, luckily. And everyone's trying to single file through. And there's not single file here at the back as Dynamo Dan and Locker getting their elbows out. And yes, it's getting absolute chaos there. Still wheel to wheel. Johnny B now trying to get involved in Locker. And backs out of that one. And now everyone keeps it clean on that safety car restart as Yorkie goes up the inside of the steel. Nice little move there from Yorkie as everyone continues the way. Lemons Crossgreen is really getting his elbows out here, isn't he? And he's up to P7 Crossgreen. Really nice move there on more leader. As Night Out versus L Plan Flow. Who do you reckon's going to win out?
As Yorkie gets not his first. The second plan penalty from the right.
I think so.
I mean, if you ask me, I'm always gonna say Williams, so I'm gonna say no.
No, definitely not. There's in the background then for the points paying position. Donovan Dan! No! There's more collisions at the
There's
back.
contact and both of them are on the back.
Dynamo Dan sends it up the inside and that
Not
didn't
with
work out.
Law. Why with Law?
Once again,
What does
Law.
everything have against Law say?
Dynamo Dan went for a very, very aggressive overtake and it's ended him being down to last place on his own fault there. Another impatient move that we are seeing tonight. We are seeing continuous, really impatient moves, and that is going to be a corner cutting one. There's Crossgree past Freddy, and he is up into P6. And up he goes as Silverside Boy is in P5 at the moment. Gary running a fabulous race. Oh, well, Plan got
Yeah,
a
we're
little bit
sitting
wobbly.
down in about P10 to P12 for most of this race, but now strategy has put him into P5.
As there we go then, Johnny
So we
B and Yorkie both panic again. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1. And who's going to get the move now? It's Johnny B versus Yorkie. I think Johnny B's just going to about hold it on the outside. Yeah, nice. That was nice. Lovely there from Johnny B. Panic End lost 2 positions once down the straight. Lovely little overtake there from Johnny B. Now he's going to try and get more leader. It's not going to be the best place to go for it, so I'll back out of that one. Yeah, nice. As there we go then, Crossgree. Can he get Gary? He is on a little bit fresher tyres. At the moment it is going well for Crossgree as he's made his way back up after the pit stops. Night Hours dropped out of DRS range from L Plan. That is crucial for the championship battle here. And Stiffmice has fallen back a little bit too far, but he's under pressure now from his former teammate. These two remember these two? Oh no, there's another one off in the background. Johnny B is in the wall as Morley and Yorkie swap places.
But no safety
Remember
car.
Cruiser and Stiffmice on that one. Had a collision. Now they're fighting for the podium again. Former teammates here.
Yeah, let's hope we can keep it clean.
Yeah, but here comes Law and Dynamo Dan up the inside, showing who is boss there. As yes, it's all little battles everywhere you go and see. As the top 2 have gapped out now and just in their own worlds. As Silverside Boy then, can he seek a first podium here this season in Tier 2? He's on the run for it. Obviously last week out in Baku he got taken out at Baku, which probably destroyed his podium. But today he has another opportunity to get that. Stiffmeister's not on the freshest tyres. He's got Cruiser that is also not on a fresh set of tyres. He's on the freshest set out of these two ahead, but he's got Crosscrete hunting him down in the background. So Gary could be on for a podium here tonight, and how nice that would be to see Gary on the podium in the flow.
Yeah. See, I tell you what, if Gary
He's going
makes it
for
to
it.
the podium, I'm definitely...
He's used all of his
wanna
battery.
interview
Oh no! Gary's tapped Stiffmeister a little bit. That's going to ruin his performance on getting past Cruiser.
An airplane is into the wall? No, it's not. I think it was a glitch, sorry. It was a glitch for me.
And now Crosscrete trying to get the move. Gary nearly caused the collision there. Gary's so lucky to back out and not let Stiffmeister spin. Otherwise, we would have seen another pile up. We could have nearly seen another pile up there. Gary, Stiffmeister was lucky enough to react in time. And Gary gets the position that it is all kicking off again for the podium slot positions. It is just chaos.
Gary had a really good exit. And Nick's E5 from Cruiser. Yeah, Crosscurry definitely with the freshest tyres of the top 7 runners at the moment.
Gary, yes.
Last Crosscurry gonna have a go at Gary on the main straight.
Yeah, I think Crosscurry's gonna be pass. Gary's gonna try and hold it around the outside. He is just unfortunate to lose that place. He just needs to save his battery a bit more and not be on 0%. He tries to drain his battery on 5%, it doesn't work. Gary just never learns how to save his battery. And Crosscurry now, a little bit of contact between him and Stiffmeister. Crosscurry's on his way now. He's now out of that train. He's now the second man in the train. That is where he wants to be. He can easily get past Stiffmeister here. At the moment, it is looking good for L-Plan, who leads the way with a 2.6 second gap. Crosscurry trying to get involved here, and is in the background for the points paying positions. They're still fighting away at the moment. And Johnny B, who spun, is now down to last place. That is left in this race. Oh dear, oh dear. And here comes Steele. Is he going to get the move on? Lockheed's going to try and go up the inside. Just does well to back out of that. Does very well to back out.
Crosscurry going for the move on Stiffmeister.
Oh, and Cruiser gets past Gary. Crosscurry past Stiffmeister. Nicely done. And Gary's been overtaken once again. Gary might get overtaken here by Freddie up the inside. And Freddie nearly going for the move on Cruiser.
Oh, that's not what Gary needed.
No, Gary's falling back.
A few laps ago he was looking like podium contender, and now he's down.
It's because he's drained all his battery. That's why. He had 41%. He drained it all. It's now going to hurt him. And now he's trying to put back the pressure on Freddie. It is really kicking off today in Tier 2, isn't it? As L-Plan.
Crosscurry tying his steers to
Yes.
close the gap down.
Night Owl was in
yeah.
his own world, and Night Owl is now under pressure. Night Owl is very under pressure at the moment. L-Pan's just gone. Is it me or is L-Pan lagging a little? Like L-Pan's lagging a
Yeah,
little.
maybe he definitely was lagging for me before, that's why I thought he was going to the wall. Crosscurry up into
A little
P2.
bit of contact. Night Owl's going to try and switch it back, but Night Owl takes too much curb. And that's going to affect that move for Night Owl for the switch back. And unfortunately, he's lost the position there. And he's down to P2. Now can Crosscurry catch up to L-Pan? That is the big question. We'll have to wait and see. Battles left, right and centre. Johnny B trying to get back in this action. And Dynamo Dan versus Steel. Dynamo Dan up the inside of Steel. Still trying to hold it around the outside, now switching to the inside. And still get this move done and dusted. Still at it at the moment. Will to will, and Dynamo-Dan's going to have the inside. Yeah, he's ahead. Nice. He's still just about going to get DRS as well. It's worked out well for Still. It's Gary again has been overtaken. Down to P8 for Gary. What was
Gary still hasn't recharged his battery. Still down.
No, he's not going to.
5% and still reading it. So
what looked like a really good podium there for Gary. It's P8 and he's out of the train really for this podium. Oh, Gary indeed. Still very close at the back here. This is for a couple of points.
David saying, wow, some decent respectful racing. Well, didn't see a lot of that in the first half of the race.
We haven't, no, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tickets today where the stewards are going to be very, very busy.
Stewards are going to be very happy.
Oh, what's going on back here? A little bit of contact. It's all starting to get feisty again back here. Some feisty moves trying to be made. As here we go down the straight. Night Owl v Cross Green. Night Owl's ahead at the back here. The Locker's under pressure from Still and Dynamo Dan and Johnny B. Oh, it's going to be tight as Dynamo Dan. Oh, a little bit of contact. Dynamo Dan's going to try and get involved and Still just about gets that move. Still making some really good overtakes. I think Alplan has checked out and is checking out to win this mini championship at Europe. And we head out of Europe to around the world next week. We're back to the battle for P2 then.
But as it's looking, Stiffmeister's still up for a podium here because Grossberry's got 3-second time penalty and Stiffmeister is staying with him because I think Grossberry's tires are slowly
I think Stiffmeister's going for it.
The advantage he had before slowly going away.
Crossgrid's past Night Owl, can Stiffmeister get past Night Owl? It's going to get close, it's going to get decent, it's going to get spicy. Still wheel to wheel, Night Owl, and Stiffmeister's going to back out of that just about. And Cruiser's trying to get involved in the action. Night Owl's now down to P3. It is really starting to get close now on these final few laps of the race, and a bit of lag there from Stiffmeister. Alplan's gone. Well done, Alplan. You should have said Alplan for your predictions now.
Yeah, literally.
Still the same back here then. Yeah, still the same. Nothing really much changing. It's still just trying to get his side of the moves done, which he can't at the moment. And he's going to try it. I wouldn't, as Law has to defend there. At the moment, Law's going to get 9th place. Oh no! Still contact behind, chaos behind, people in the wall, front wings off, Dynamo down in the wall, Locker again in the wall, still no front wing. Law's been involved, and Law's been disqualified for it. Once again, we see more chaos, and this has really allowed More Leader and Panic End to get points because of that collision. Still's out, Dynamo Dan's out. Oh, he's crashed it in the pit lane. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Locker once again being involved in another incident. Locker has just been involved in every single incident tonight. We're down to 12. Big incident there. And we're back to the battle up here, and it really allowed Johnny B as well. He could get P9, and Panic and More Leader maybe to get another point. Poor Law and poor Locker. Locker's been involved in it all as well. Yeah, poor Law, he just didn't do anything wrong there, but we head on to the final lap of this race, and I'll tell you what, one person who stayed out of trouble, Flo, it's the leader. He stayed out of trouble today. That's for sure.
Definitely. I think at the moment, Oscar is gonna go all the way down to the 6th, I guess. Because all the people behind him are within 3 seconds of him.
Oh, it's getting tight between Panic End and More Leader. Nice move there from Panic End. I tell you what, it is just kicking off. I don't think there's going to be some friendly words in that tier 2 chat this evening at all. But we're finally watching the last bit of this battle. I'm sure Crossfit could get that pen removed because he got it while coming into the pits. There is a glitch coming into the pits, by the way. So I think Crossfit might get that 3-sec removed to get that P2.
But I guess we gotta interview the P3 people, the top 3 people that the game gives us. So.
Indeed, but the winner of the Europe Mini Championship, he's going to be a second person crown. He's going to win today. It is Elplan, the Haas driver who stayed out of trouble, wins the Dutch Grand Prix. Night Owl will come home to finish P2. Stiffmeister P3, Cruiser P4, Freddy P5, Crosscree P6. Yorkie, it was 1 and 2 for Alpine. It's DSQ and a 7th for Yorkie, 8th for Gary, 9th for Johnny, 10th for Panic End. More Leader, unfortunately, to settle out the points, and this man Locker been involved in every single incident today. He comes home to finish last place, and Gary had damage, that's why. Oh dear, oh dear. What a chaotic race. And, you know, just incidents left, right and centre.
Peter was saying poor law, man, yeah.
Yeah, and I really would love to see that tier 2 chat. Oh, Tidjum, give us some insight. Is it kicking off in there? That's all we need to know. Is it kicking off in the tier 2 chat? That's all we need to know, you know? As there you go. It's fine now. As there we go. Elplan then. Night Owl. And Stiffmeister. There's your top 3. And then we got Cruiser Duresta. Freddy Ford. Kroskele, which he could get his pen removed. It's a possibility. Yorkie. Silverside Boy. Johnny B. Panic End. More Leader. Locker. Still Dunamadan. Jake Scott DNF. Waving up DNF. Diamond Douche DNF. Lexus DNF. Law. DSQ, unfortunately. With a big incident there. Law, really unfortunate for Law. He got, unfortunately, DSQ'd in the end. So yeah, absolute chaos today in Tier 2. But yeah, one man who did keep it out of trouble today was Elplan. And he does deservingly take the win and take the mini championship at Europe as well. So he is the crown of Europe today, and he still leads, and he extends actually his overall championship, Elplan, now going into the next round as well. So that is going to be crucial for the overall championship. And yep, Stiffmeister obviously coming home to finish P3 on 20 lap old hards after being involved in the collision with his former teammate on lap 1. So yes, indeed an absolute chaos. I don't think that tier 2 division head is going to be very pleased with the midfield today. Not indeed. Well, stretch it out. It's over. It's done. We move over to next week, which is hopefully it's going to be a little bit more better for racing, the next track. Yeah, it should be actually. Yeah, that actually looks quite good. Right, so Stiffmeister, make sure you have your audio included.
Yes.
Yes. Go on, Flo. You're like you're basically Dutch. Interview the home man.
Yeah. So, congratulations to P3 on your home race, obviously. So,
thank you.
You qualified P4 as I just looked up. is your home track a track that you like to drive? Does it suit your driving style, or is it just your home track?
Yeah, I like the track. It's
Yeah.
you need the oversteer setup, and I like oversteer, so it's a good track for me. But just couldn't get quite hook up the lap in qualifying. It's also a little bit hard. It's very unforgiving. I made a little mistake, and then it's just a few tenths gone. So it's really hard to get pulled in. But still, if you are in top four, everything is possible, as you can see. So uh, wasn't too bad, but could have done better, for sure.
Yeah. And tell us a little about the opening few laps, or more or less the first half of the race, which was quite chaotic with a lot of safety cars. Have you been involved in any incidents, or have you stayed
basically
clean
every
of
incident.
everything?
Yeah. So turn one wasn't ideal, but it wasn't Cruz's fault. It just had a little bit of understeer, and I basically drove into him. And with the contact model, you spin rounds like crazy fast. So was down in last place after turn one, so that's not ideal. Then there was a big crash in the last chicane, and I lost my front wing there. So I needed to box again, and then there was another safety car. I mean, the safety cars weren't too bad for me, but also didn't gain much. But it wasn't too bad. So certainly in the end, if you lost in after turn one and end up in P3 at the end of the race, you can't complain. So not too bad actually.
Yeah. So it looks like you've altogether, yeah, not lost a lot to the safety cars, so they gave you something back as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right. And then another question. I think the next track we have is Abu Dhabi. How do you feel about Abu Dhabi then?
Not the biggest fan, especially in terms of tire wear. It's not good for me, but let's see. Anything can happen. Lots of DRS, so I hope a little bit more racing and less safety cars.
Okay. Back to you then, Jake. Jake.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know how you managed not to kill anyone that one turn one spin, but you did very, very well there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Just drive backwards out of the way of the rest. So
Yeah, you did better than that massive collision at the chicane. I tell you that.
yeah, that was shambles.
I was expecting you to just when you spun around just to be absolutely killed, basically. But yeah, very good. Well done.
Thanks.
No problem. Well, let's quickly get the Williams up then, as he's not joining us. Well done, Night Owl, on your P2. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything in the mini championship at Europe to win it today. But he's always got around the world, and he's always got the overall championship as well, which I think he's more aiming for, the overall championship, which he did say to us. He more cares about the overall. So yeah, he's still about 10 points behind, so he ain't too far. So yeah, well done to Night Owl. Alpine, please include your audio.
Got it.
Perfect. Talk us through a little bit of your qualifying. Oh, it's very close between you and Law. Do you think there was any more improvement?
No, I don't think. All of my laps were quite close to each other, and like on the final lap, I wasn't able to improve by much. Like only like 1500s, I think.
Fair enough then. So obviously through the race, bunch of chaos, bunch of everything, but you kept your nose clean mainly, didn't you? Yeah, talk us through a little bit of your race.
Yeah, I had a clean start, but like on the first or second lap in the last corner, I had quite a big moment in which I lost many positions. But like I tried to keep my head calm and just do some driving, and there were many safety cars,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah,
didn't really
definitely.
like. Didn't enjoy it. but made made through it. Like it was fine.
Yeah, fair enough. So you've won the mini championship as well. Is that just really just a bonus for you, really?
Yeah, it's just an add-on.
That is absolutely fair enough. So we're heading to Abu Dhabi, where last season it was all down between you and Stiffmeister, and I think you did DNF last season at Abu Dhabi. What are you hoping for this season at Abu Dhabi?
Well, I'm hoping to finish the race, of course, and like preferably in points. But I do like the track quite a bit, so I think I can put up a good performance there.
Fair enough. So your object is to finish the race.
Yes.
Good object, that one. Especially in this tier. Don't be in the midfield. That's for sure. Well done on your win and well done on the mini championship, dude.
Yep, congrats from me as well.
Good. Thank you, guys.
No problem. Take care of yourself. Well, there we go then. I like our plan. It's simple and sweet. No objectives in there. Just yeah, take it as every race comes, and that is what most people does. And yeah, it's a really good objective. Just take it how every race comes. So sounds about right. Before we do head off, Flo, tough decision here from you, the Flo. Who do you think deserves Driver of the Day today? Actually deserves it.
I was thinking about giving it to Stiffmeister for his home race for finishing on the podium, but then I picked something else up, and Night Owl actually only started in P9 and made his way up all the way to P2, like to finish in P2 in this race. So he's gonna be my pick for Driver of the Day.
Congratulations, Night Owl. You are today's Driver of the Day. Do make sure then to tune in for the last Netherlands social race and the final mini championship, which you'll see Reese versus AMS Drive at it for that mini championship. You'll be joined by Monkey Boy Kurt and Cruiser on Friday for that, and then we head to around the world for the first race around Abu Dhabi for round 8 of the Formula 1 of the FPRL Season 7 Championship for a new mini championship and the continuation, the continuous overall championship as always. So yes, and then we head for another week break after that. So yeah, make sure to tune in Friday and tune in for Abu Dhabi. Today this has been FPRL F123 Season 7 Tier 2 for the round 7 around Zandvoort. Today I've been your host, General Jake, and joined alongside by
The Flow 26.
Thank you very much, Flo, for joining me.
Pleasure as always.
Thank you very much. Guys, take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your week. Be safe as always. And we'll see you back on Friday for the weekend. Yes. Take care, guys, and peace out. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.